My wife and I eloped to get married years ago and did not have any idea that there would be any consequences. So we came back and found out that her mom and dad was not real pleased with that because they knew that I drank very heavily and they would not have picked me for her. So I was 5 years older and she was like the queen of the house, and I took away their prize. Well, I didn't know they harbored it in their heart, but years later, I kept thinking, well, maybe it's all okay now, but I didn't get permission or anything. So anyway, one day, they were coming over to our home to eat supper. And I'm thinking, okay, everything's great. And God spoke to me before they got there, and he said, I want you to apologize to your father-in-law. I said, about what? He said, about eloping with his daughter. And I went, oh my goodness. So I was sitting at the table when they walked in, and said, Gregory, can I talk to you a minute? Well, the two ladies, my wife and her mother, immediately took off to another room. They didn't know what was fixing to take place. So I sat down with him and he said, what you got? And I said, well, you know, years ago, 20 years ago, I eloped with your daughter, and I didn't get your permission. I didn't get your blessing, and I know you didn't want me to marry her. And I just want you to know that I didn't do right. In fact, I'm gonna tell you, I am sorry. And I'm not making any ifs, ands, and buts about it. I just did wrong. And he looked at me. I thought, uh-oh, I don't know what's gonna happen now. And all of a sudden, he just teared up. And I'm talking about big old tears coming down his eyes. Now, you gotta understand, he is a deputy chief, going to be maybe the next sheriff of Ouachita Parish. He's a tough guy. And here I am, I ran off with his daughter. Well, I gotta tell you something. I never expected that. And he said, I just didn't know. He said, her sister got married properly and theirs didn't work. You didn't get married properly and it has worked. And I said, well, it's only because I found Jesus during that process. And he said, I never understood it, but I do accept your apology. And I went, oh man. So we came in and had a nice dinner. Well, what I did not know is that little act of asking for forgiveness was exceedingly important. 20 years later, after the act had occurred, my father-in-law became closer to me from that point on than my own dad. Now, my mother-in-law liked me better, but she still would have her stinger out after me every once in a while. But nevertheless, it made peace in the family. And we were very happy about that. So how long has it been since you offended somebody? Did you know there's no date or time limit to an act of forgiveness? If you will say to somebody, I am so sorry, and don't make any excuses about it, and don't try to say there was some kind of mitigating circumstance that you did that, and just do it. Just take the load. Take the whole load. I am so sorry for what I did. It will change relationships, it will change people's hearts, it will change people's minds, and who knows, like my father-in-law, restore the relationship like it should have been. Love you guys. God bless you, and go in peace. Bye.